if there's 3 tips that we're giving to people who want to build web3 community or get into the creator economy themselves through NFTs, what kind of tips can we give to these people starting out? And if we can list 3, that'd be phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the first one is don't be afraid to experiment, because there are no rules here. Nobody sort of remembers your failures unless it's like an incredibly huge rug pull or like you've like, I don't know, a DeFi hack of some sort. So like if you're just like a small time creator just due to the space coming into crypto, join as many communities as you can, right? And just like try to experiment yourself. Try to issue some NFTs, free NFTs, fail, get rejected, and like just keep like tampering and tinkering with what's possible. I think that's number 1. Don't be afraid to experiment. Number 2, this is something that Daniel Allen taught me, who's like a really, really well-known, successful like Web3 native musician and producer in the space. He had a successful campaign that did incredibly well, and he did it with like 200 Twitter followers. And he's like, people may seem like I did something that was an overnight success, but I really did my homework and put 6 months into sort of climbing across different Discord channels, going to different events, doing one-of-ones with people before I had a drop. So the second point is, before trying to attempt something yourself, that's like really big and grandiose that you expect some type of sizable outcome, really do your diligence and homework and meet other people in the community that might end up just collecting from you down the line. And the third tip is, I like seeing people who consistently show up. So that could be either from like consistently showing up with your time or consistently showing up with your money. So either continuously collecting other things from other creators, right? And building like social capital, or kind of like being involved in different communities with your time and using like your governance power, right? To kind of contribute on chain. So don't be afraid to experiment, do your homework, and be consistent. I think those are the top 3 things. Yeah.
I like that a lot. And I feel like tip number 2 on that community building kind of comment and showing up is that still, so you still think that's a valuable thing to do, even as we're moving a little bit away from, I feel like, these Discord groups. I mean, Discord a year ago, everyone was saying, you got to be there. You got to be paying attention to all these Discord channels. Everyone kind of got Discord burned out. So, but you're still feeling maybe it's not even Discord only. It's Twitter and other platforms where conversations are happening.
If it's not Discord, then it's Twitter. If it's not Twitter, then it's Farcaster. If it's not Farcaster, then it's Lenster, right? And General Lens Protocol. If it's not those platforms, then it's Telegram, right? Just try to be on the pulse and find a way to get involved. I think a good place to start is sort of listening to things like your stuff, right? And just listening to these individuals that, and not necessarily me, but other people that you've had on, right? Other content on there, right? That sort of give guidance as to like how-to related content or like educational pieces as to how to take those first steps. And through the dialogue, you'll find out like different tidbits as to where you should be spending your time. I just listed a bunch as well, right? That extend beyond Discord.
You're listening to the Unstoppable Podcast, the go-to place for everyone to learn about the latest innovations in Web3, NFTs, and the decentralized web. Welcome to the metaverse.